Hi guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan Battle video for you. In this video, I'm going to give you a suggestion on how I think you should be building the recently EZA'd LR STR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So this is the second summonable LR of all time, and a real OG unit, and he's recently got his Super EZA, so he is looking very nice. Awesome unit, does a ton of damage, useful for World Tournament, useful for movie bosses teams, just been a very nice unit to drop and sort of round out those teams and events. So if you want the builds up on the left there, you can grab it and go. Would highly recommend additional, would recommend no crit, and we'll talk about dodge now. So let's get into my build and what I think you should be doing with this. Now just a reminder, this is just a suggestion. If you disagree, definitely tell me about it in the comments and build your unit how you want to, but I'm going to give you my suggestion regardless. So this unit is very, I would say, high impact, high damage, very good damage dealer. He's going to be a nice slot 2. I wouldn't ever really slot 1 him. You can run him alongside pretty much other Broly units. That's what you're going to want to do. And he is going, why I say no crit is he's pretty much going to have auto crit from his Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, or Goku's family category enemy passive here. So those are a lot. There are a ton of units like that already, bosses like that, so that are falling into those categories. So you're going to be performing crit anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about going crit. Additional is definitely going to be helpful here in that he does raise attack and defense on his super, so having that extra raising of attack and defense can be very nice. And he does a lot of damage. It's not an insignificant amount of damage you're going to see this guy putting up, so having a whole extra super it's not a case where it's not going to be useful. It could end up killing a boss for you, finishing off a fight, so that can be very useful, is having that additional come through clutch there. Now for dodge, I'm not saying that I don't recommend any dodge whatsoever. You could definitely build him sort of half additional, half dodge. However, I don't love building units that don't have any innate dodge with dodge. It's just such a rare chance. Like if you build him 20 dodge, sure, he'll have a 20% chance to dodge, and it may save you every now and then, but I prefer crit and additional, to be honest. But what I can do is, I would say personally, I'm going to build full additional on this Broly. If you are a bit worried and you may be trying to think a little bit more about the longevity of this unit, and you're more one of those people, which is absolutely fine, maybe split like 20 additional, 20 dodge if you have them rainbowed and you have all the equips and all of that. Otherwise, I would prioritize additional for the extra damage and the extra stacks. However, the stacks are not huge. He's not greatly raising his attack and defense like the other STR Broly that recently EZA'd. It's just raising, so it's a smaller stack he will be gaining. However, that is pretty much how I would suggest building him. Now, when it comes down to equips, he doesn't have any, well, he does have some exclusive equips, but it's for a very old event that's not really around anymore. It's not available, so not really something you can worry about there. I would say that there are a bunch of other ways here to get equips for his category at the moment. So we've got the Union Master. There's a bunch of movie bosses category equips that are available through missions, Extreme Super Battle Road, Planetary Destruction missions here as well. These will be really good. There's obviously the usual ways as well, just going through the EZA event under bonus here and getting a bunch of tickets and spending them, as well as your using your burst coins as well in the barber shop. Those can net you some nice ones. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. Do let me know how you want to build your Broly, how are you building your Broly, and maybe if you disagree with me, I'll be very interested to hear. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I will check you guys in the next one.